At the pinnacle of power, some individuals possess an almost mythical ability to shape destinies and command vast empires. Yet, beneath the glittering facade of success, the seeds of their spectacular downfall often lie hidden, waiting silently. Throughout history, countless figures have soared to unimaginable heights, then experienced an equally dramatic descent into ruin. These are not simply tales of misfortune, but profound examinations of human ambition, hubris, and time's relentless march. Understanding their trajectory offers crucial insights into the delicate balance between genius and delusion, triumph and tragedy. Imagine a titan, forging an empire from sheer will, dominating industries with unparalleled vision and ruthless efficiency. His name becomes synonymous with innovation, his influence extending far beyond commerce into society's very fabric. But what forces conspire to unravel such formidable achievements, transforming legends into cautionary tales for future generations? Initially, their rise appears unstoppable, fueled by an extraordinary charisma that captivates audiences and inspires unwavering loyalty. This individual, let's call him the architect, cultivated an image of invincibility, projecting unwavering confidence in public.
He possessed an uncanny ability to identify emerging trends, anticipating market shifts long before competitors recognized them. His early ventures, characterized by audacious risks and groundbreaking innovations, consistently yielded astonishing, unprecedented returns.
Expert observers noted his almost superhuman focus, working tirelessly, driven by an insatiable hunger for ultimate control. The architect built vast industrial complexes, media empires, and financial institutions, each reinforcing his dominant position. He amassed immense personal wealth, transforming his surroundings into opulent testaments to his colossal, undeniable success. Yet with each successive triumph, a subtle but dangerous transformation began to erode his foundational principles. The very qualities that propelled his ascent, like self-reliance, gradually morphed into stubborn isolation and arrogance. He started dismissing dissenting voices, surrounding himself only with sycophants who echoed his increasingly grandiose ideas. This self-imposed echo chamber prevented critical evaluation, shielding him from uncomfortable truths about his vulnerabilities. The architect believed his past victories guaranteed future triumphs. Ignoring market signals and expert warnings, he poured vast resources into pet projects, driven by personal whims rather than sound business logic. And then, profound way, competitors, once dismissed as insignificant, began to innovate rapidly, adapting technologies he stubbornly refused to embrace. Challenged his perceived massive, profound way centralized structures proved too slow and inflexible to respond to evolving market demands. Financial advisors, fearing his wrath, hesitated to deliver bad news, allowing debts and inefficiencies to fester unchecked. Public perception, once overwhelmingly positive, began to shift as stories of his authoritarian management style circulated. Allegations of unethical practices, once easily suppressed, gained traction, eroding trust in his unblemished reputation. But that's not the strangest part. His personal life also mirrored the escalating chaos within his domain. Lavish spending escalated dramatically, becoming a desperate attempt to maintain an image of power he no longer possessed. The architect became increasingly paranoid, convinced rivals and former allies were conspiring to undermine his legacy. Strategic errors accumulated, each a consequence of his unwavering belief in his own infallible judgment. Major investments failed spectacularly, causing significant financial damage and shaking investor confidence. His once loyal board members, sensing impending disaster, started quietly maneuvering to distance themselves from the empire. The media, once his greatest ally, now relentlessly documented his every misstep, amplifying whispers of his collapse. The weight of his own creation, once a source of immense pride, became an unbearable burden, crushing his spirit. Wait until you hear what comes next. As the final blow arrived from an entirely unforeseen direction, a critical regulatory investigation, fueled by whistleblowers, exposed years of financial irregularities and questionable dealings. This public scrutiny completely shattered illusions of his integrity, leading to a rapid, irreversible loss of support. His once unassailable empire, built on ambition, now faced an existential crisis, teetering on the precipice of ruin. The very institutions he helped create now turned against him, demanding accountability and justice for his transgressions. His personal fortune, once thought limitless, rapidly dwindled as legal fees and restitution claims mounted relentlessly. The architect, once a symbol of success, became a pariah, stripped of influence and isolated in his empty domain.
His story serves as a powerful reminder that even the mightiest can fall when ambition eclipses ethics and self-reflection. The ripple effects of such a dramatic fall extend far beyond the individual, impacting thousands of employees and investors.
Experts in corporate governance suggest that unchecked power often leads to dangerous blindness, ignoring crucial feedback. The collapse of an empire, built on a single personality, demonstrates the fragility of concentrated power. It triggers widespread economic instability, causing job losses and significant financial hardship for countless people. Society grapples with the betrayal of trust, questioning systems that allowed such destructive influence for so long. The story forces a reevaluation of leadership qualities, distinguishing genuine visionaries from those driven by insatiable ego. It leaves behind a legacy of both innovation and devastation, a complex tapestry of progress marred by profound failure. Historians often analyze these falls not just as personal tragedies, but as reflections of broader societal values.
The lessons learned from such collapses profoundly shape future regulations and ethical standards within various fields. You see the immediate aftermath: empty buildings, silent factories, offices now hushed monuments to a bygone era.
But the deeper impact resonates for decades, fostering healthy skepticism towards absolute power and unquestioning admiration. This narrative compels us to consider ethical responsibilities, accompanying immense influence, and the importance of accountability. Ultimately, these stories serve as timeless parables, warning against the seductive dangers of unchecked ambition and isolation. They remind us that true leadership demands not just vision, but also humility, empathy, and respect for collective well-being. The architect's journey, from unparalleled triumph to ultimate ruin, vividly illustrates the fragile nature of power and human struggle. If you found this exploration into the shadows of success truly captivating, subscribe for more incredible stories uncovering history's lessons. And let me know in the comments which historical figure's untold rise and fall fascinates you most.